Action News Now Storm Tracker weather. Coverage you can count on.
Let's check in once again with Chief Meteorologist Jason Stiff. We've been enduring a bit here for a while, Jason. Any changes on the horizon?
Yeah, thankfully we're going to continue the changes that began essentially Sunday, although you probably didn't notice the difference. It was a little bit cooler Sunday compared to blazing hot Saturday. We were cooler yesterday and we continue to cool today, and that's a good trend for us since we have been very hot recently. We're getting back down to where it should be for the middle of July. Now we're going to say goodbye to the heat advisories and excessive heat warnings later on this evening between 8 and 9 p.m. for Lassen, Plumas, and Siskiyou counties. Also, the heat advisory from Modoc County and Siskiyou County that will expire tonight too. Temperatures are still hot. It's 90s and 100s all over Northern California except for Eureka. That's the exception. 59 degrees looks pretty good. Our lows aren't even that cold right now. 102 right now in Redding. It's 94 degrees in Mount Shasta, 95 degrees in Chico, and Red Bluff still a toasty 100 degrees. But you'll notice everyone has cooled down a little bit, a handful of degrees, but it's progress. You can't get to seasonable without cooling down a little bit, and that's what we've been doing. Only a few clouds outside right now, mainly over the far northeastern corner of Lassen County, but they're not going to be amounting to anything. They're going to be scooting into western Nevada, and then we're going to have a fairly clear sky tonight all the way through Wednesday and Thursday. But the biggest change is that same trough of the ridge of high pressure getting replaced by a trough of low pressure going forward. I've been tracking that for weeks, but finally it is going to go away. Our friends in the Intermountain West will have a lot of heat and drier weather to deal with in the short term because of that. Eventually the ridge will start moving back toward California, but we'll notice also another change. Some monsoonal moisture trying to move our way. Unfortunately, the chances for wet weather not very good for us. There's a slight chance for some showers by Monday afternoon, mainly over the highest terrain of far eastern California, and that's going to go away fairly quickly. A much better chance for rain and thunderstorms over Nevada and Utah than California from the monsoonal surge. So you can still get out and do some golfing. You can still probably get the earlier tee times. It's more advisable. Lower 70s by 8 a.m., mid to upper 80s by noon, and mid to upper 90s for highs for most areas tomorrow afternoon. Here's the forecast for Trinity County tomorrow. We'll have the highs also in the double digits, not quite as high as it was today. 98 for Hayfork and Weaverville, 88 degrees for High Mineral, 97 degrees for Quincy, 95 degrees for Shingletown and Susanville. For the Ridge, comfortable tonight with lows mainly in the 60s. Highs tomorrow, mostly in the 80s. The one exception though, Paradise with a high of 90 degrees. And for the Valley tonight, we'll have lows under a clear sky in the mid to upper 60s. Highs tomorrow, more seasonable from 97 in Corning to 102 degrees in Redding, 100 degrees for a high in Red Bluff. And the Chico area, lows tonight will also be in the 60s. Highs much more seasonable and comfortable, mid to upper 90s. That will seem like a cold front moving through compared to what we've had. Next 7 days in Chico, we have most days in the 90s, back to 100 degrees next Tuesday, but not a great chance for any rain just yet. And for Redding, still more days at or above 100, but enjoy the 97 degree highs Thursday and Friday.